y'all, here at Concoctions here, back to make more cold process. So I'm all set up here to kind of show you what's going into this soap. So I have yellow, orange, and black. This is all going to accompany this fireside fragrance. And given that I have never seen a fragrance oil look this brown before, it is my general guess that this actually has a little bit of liquid smoke in it. Certainly smells like it. It is not my favorite scent. This is definitely not for me, but this is for a soap I am making for my coworkers as a Christmas gift, which is why I need to get it out now because it is the 25th of November. So I need to get this done so that I can give it to them before Christmas. Let me get completely set up and we'll start making this soap. I'm all ready and set to go, adding my lye water to my oils. And just buzzing it up. I'm going to divide it into threes. I'm going to use an uncolored section of soap. And the orange. And the yellow. I'm just stirring it all together. I like these little cups for this smaller, detailed look. I'm adding a lot of activated charcoal to my base. What you're seeing here is not all that I added. I'm going to stir a little bit in and then going to stick blend it a little bit and add some more. And then eventually we ended up with this really dark gray, almost black soap. Adding my fragrance oil. Just stirring that in. This is my new mold from, I believe, Be Scented or A&N Suds-N-Such. That's really hard for me to say. So I'm going to add about a little over a quarter of my batter to the bottom of my mold. The first color is going to be the uncolored section. I'm just going to pour all of it straight down the middle. I'm doing what's called a teardrop pour. And I know that others often do layers of colors, but I'm trying to achieve the appearance of a flame in the middle on a dark background. And so that's why I'm going with the uncolored section first. Empty. Now we go with the yellow. And I'm going to pour that along the sides of the uncolored section of soap. I'm doing my best anyways. And then just pouring the rest of it down the middle. While we're here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment, let me know what you thought. That's all the yellow. And last is the orange. I'm just going to pour it right on top of the yellow, right down the center. As always, in the description box below is all the supplies I used and links to where you can get them. You can also find links to all of my social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you want to support my channel, there's also a link to my Ko-fi page in the description box, where you can leave me a tip. All tips keep me stocked in supplies, and anything left over will go towards the purchase of a new cutter. Last I've divided my batter, my black batter, into 2 cups. And I'm just going to pour this alongside the edges of the mold. And this technique is what creates the teardrop effect. Gonna scrape out my cups here and bang down my mold. Just gonna decorate the top a little bit. Just to give it a little bit of visual interest, but the main design is inside the soap. So here it is. My camera didn't want to focus, but I brought it up for a closer look for you guys. Now it's time to cut it. Here it is out of the mold. I really like how the sides turned out. decided teardrop, but I do think it looks like a flame. I actually made this recipe twice. That's what's over on the left. I cut that first. But what you're seeing is the bar that I made on camera. So why did I decide a black soap with a flame in it? Well, I'll tell you how I almost burned down my work. These bars are for my coworkers. And about a month or so ago, I think it's maybe closer to 2 months now, I was in the kitchen trying to toast up some corn tortillas for tacos that I brought for lunch that day. And I'd walked away from my desk for about 45 seconds or so, and when I came back, the corn tortillas were on fire. And I called for help, and none of my coworkers came running. And I was like, I don't know where the fire extinguisher is. What the heck do I do? I know if I open the door, it's just going to go poof, right? So I said, help a little bit louder, and about 8 of my coworkers came running. So they managed to put out the fire, and I did not burn work down. But yeah, so I thought this would be a cool sort of inside joke, and they can get some soap for Christmas. And that's the lump of coal soap is what I'm calling this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.